Hi everyone, welcome to another little lens review, full of real-life pictures I've taken with this excellent and extremely compact Fujifilm lens. This is actually a review I've had many requests for, and completes my collection of reviews of the small and mighty, so-called Fujicron WR lenses. All of these pictures are edited to my own style in Lightroom. However, I believe they serve as a good demonstration of how the lens captures scenes. I've made sure there are enough natural-looking shots for you to be able to judge the lens well for yourself. As I have made these videos, I have realized that not only is seeing the quality and nature of the images an important part of the review, but also that the types of pictures speak a lot about the lens and how I've used it over the years. With that thought in mind, you might notice that this is a very eclectic set of photographs from an eclectic set of scenes. I think this demonstrates quite well that the Fujifilm 50mm f2 is an extremely versatile lens. However, I will cover its ears as I whisper this: I have rarely felt any particular love for this lens. I think this is mostly because it has been in the shadow of the faster and more beautiful 56mm. I won't go off on a tangent about that quite special lens here. Instead, I'll just put a link to my review of it in the description below. You see, when you've used that lens for a while, you might ask yourself, why would you ever want to use the 50mm? I say that rhetorically, as if the answer might well be never. But looking at all of these pictures, they tell a different story. It's not quite that simple. This 50mm f2 lens is weather resistant, faster to focus, and above all else, significantly smaller and lighter. Its compact size encourages me to take it out and to actually use it. For me, the small size and lightness is an essential part of the Fuji X system. If I didn't care at all about those considerations, I would most likely just use my Nikon DSLR and the pretty big 85mm 1.4. But I do care very much, which is why having such a compact lens makes me feel so much more free as a photographer. I have spoken before about my love of concert photography and that it was how I got into photography itself. I used to be at the front with a photo pass and shoot the first 3 songs, but these days I'm happy to hang back wherever I'm sitting or standing. This usually means that I'll need to sneak my camera into the venue, so having a small but high quality camera and lens combination is very important. My preferred camera for this purpose over the past few years has been a black Fujifilm X-E3. Going into concerts, I can discreetly carry the body in one jacket pocket and the relatively tiny 50mm lens in another, and put them together once inside the venue, just like the true gangster I am. If I'm at the show with a friend, I might give them one of the wider f2 lenses to take in for me as well. But this video is all about the 50. It has helped me get these pictures of shows from the likes of Bill Murray to Def Leppard at the Royal Albert Hall. I've also used the lens for a few professional portrait shoots, for photographing many events, and primarily because of its size, I would describe it as irreplaceable. To give me that extra reach in such a bright and tiny lens is exceptionally valuable. I'm trying to slim down my collection of cameras and lenses at the moment, but I know that if I sold this, I would definitely regret it, especially the next time I went to a concert, whenever that might be. So thank you all for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram and Patreon links in the description. If you have any questions at all, leave a message in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer. Thanks again everyone. See you very soon.